if you are probably using the GH Panasonic Micro Four Third cameras, you might have by any chance heard about speed boosters. And I quite remember that some time ago I made an announcement on this channel that I did order one of them. It's still coming. Now I got it. It's in my hands right now. And the problem is, I don't know why I'm always in a rush to open a package. I mean, we were supposed to do the unboxing together, but sorry about that. So yeah, it is already out of the box, and as you guys can see, there is already a Canon lens on the camera. I've already done my hands through and see the potential of what this adapter can do. Pardon me if you really wanted to see the unboxing, but I guess it's still the same thing. And for those who do not have an idea or know what this does, it does not just adapt lenses, it also helps and put in a lot of lights. You guys do know that Micro Four Third cameras got a smaller sensor. In that case, they do not get a lot of light in the camera to produce enough shallow depth of field and the focal length as well. So the adapter simply helps you to get a lot of light. In that case, if you are using a lens which is about f4, you should be getting roughly around f2.8 if I'm not mistaken. So it helps, brings in more light, and it also helps as well to increase the field of view. Let's say if you put a 50mm on this particular camera, you are not going to get the exact 50mm. That is basically it. What it does is just simple. It's an adapter that went to a private school. So this particular one is the Commlite version, and I don't know, because even my previous camera was the Commlite. I think that happens to be the cheapest one in the market. I've actually tried the autofocus option, and trust me, if you are actually buying any sort of speed booster in thinking, let's just put it that way, thinking or assuming that you'll be using the autofocus function, it's gonna work, but then I would not advise this on a professional shoot. It sometimes lags, it disappoints, it misses, but it still works. I think it's more usable. It's more usable if you are maybe behind the camera seeing what is happening. That is much understandable. But if you are something away, like such distance, it's going to be a problem. So yeah, it does work. I've tested it, but I think I'm going to list a few things that I like about it and stuff that I actually don't like about it. So the first thing is, let me try and take it off the camera. This is very wrong, but I guess I don't have a choice. So this is the speed booster. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. It's already mounted on the lens. So I think the first thing that I actually like about it is the fact that it also helps to protect the camera sensor. So when this is there, the sensor is much secure from dust, and this is something that a lot of people don't talk about, but it is kind of an advantage because it's actually helping your camera from dust and all that, even though it's not a waterproof, but it's better damaging this than the camera. And another thing I like about it is the fact that the build quality is okay. It's not the burst, it's all metal, which is okay, it's fine, no complaints there. And I think it is an adapter. There isn't much to be expected about this particular adapter thing, and I'm not sure if this comes with all adapters or it's just this particular one. If you check here, it does have a tripod mount here, which is kind of nice because sometimes when you place a bigger lens on this particular adapter, you need the support and all that. So I like the fact that they place this there. It is removable, so in case you don't want it, you can take it out and use it as it is. And for the things that I dislike about it, you will have to be, where do I even start from? Let me place this on again. So I'm not sure if it is all adapters or it's just this particular type. It's got limited support of lenses, okay? And I actually didn't know about this when I was buying it. I went to the description of the seller that I bought it from only to find out that there's a list of lenses that it actually supports. So I think if ever you want to get yourself a speed booster, adapter, whatever, try to also read a bit of information about the particular adapter as well, because this particular adapter does not support some of the lenses. So right now the lens that I'm shooting on is the Canon 17-40 f4, and that is the main lens that I actually wanted to use on this particular camera. But when I got the adapter, I placed it on the lens. For the first time it worked, and then after a few seconds it went off and it gave the warning that lens communication, a whole lot of stories, and I'm unable to use it. I actually thought it was the lens, so I did shake and do all the cleaning, only to find out that it is the issue of the adapter. But when you put another lens on it, like this 50mm that I have here, it works fine. There's no issues there. I think you guys can see it. Let me try and take the cap off. Yeah, it's actually on now. It works fine with this particular lens, the Canon 50mm f4. I'm not sure if the f1.8 will still be fine, but with this particular one, it works okay. So overall, if you want to get this particular unit or any other adapter, try to read the type of lenses that it supports. So I'm going to list it somewhere here, and you guys will see the lenses that this particular adapter can hold. But I think so far I don't have much complaints about it. I like the fact that it is very compact. I like the fact that it's doubles my, it's actually decreases my f-stop. So if I'm running on f4, I should be able to get about f2.8, which is nice. Letting in a lot of light is always key, because these cameras are not really good in low light. But there's another problem. When I placed the 50mm on this particular one, on this camera, the lens itself is a 1.4, which I'm supposed to get somewhere 0.9, I guess. Yeah, but then it does not decrease it. It still stays at f1.4, which I don't know why that is the case. I don't know, but yeah, I think the only thing happening here with this particular lens is the fact that the focal length is no longer 50mm. So I think that is the only advantage about this whole thing. I think with this whole adapter thing, if you are someone that do not really bother much about this electronic contact, or you are someone who is more into videography, cinematic world, then I think maybe the manual adapter is much better than this ones. The manual ones, there's no electronic contact, so you just plug in any lens, and it actually supports more lenses than this one. And yeah, it's actually cheaper as well, way cheaper. I think you can pick one up for about $40 or $30, even less than that. So it is what it is right now. This is what we're seeing. Let me know if you guys do have any challenges, especially if you are using the Commlite. I do know that you do have the metal bone, which is the most popular one, and the Vortrox as well, which is also in the middle. But yeah, it is adapter one. It is what it is, man. If you have any questions based on this particular adapter, or if you're experiencing any challenges by using one of those, let me know. I'll try my possible best to communicate with you guys in the comment section. Thank you very much for coming. In future, I should be shooting some more videos with this particular kit, and you guys will see it on the channel. So subscribe, like, so you don't miss out. Thank you for coming. See you in the next video. Peace.